Hello everyone, welcome to the Strike Eagle. My name is Scott Von Cleef and welcome to my guide. I want to thank the users of r/Hoggit for assisting me in the nuance of this process. Before we get into anything, a few things need to be downloaded and installed. First and foremost is the F15E. It needs to be installed and bound up to the best of your abilities. Second, you'll need TheWay installed correctly. A link can be found in the video description. Starting off, I have created a quick mission in the editor. Up at Ramon Airfield, you'll see a few F5s spread about the airfield. I'm going to navigate to the map using the F10 button. From there, I have brought up TheWay. I'm going to clear out my old coordinates and begin placing new GPS coordinates on the targets. To start selecting targets, press the big green button and use the small green dot in the middle of the screen to select your targets. A note, the more you zoom in, the more accurate your GPS target will be. Another note, if you are using a mix of different bombs, make sure you keep an eye on the sequence in which you mark your waypoints. That way you can make sure the right bombs go to the right place. Press the F1 button after marking your targets. This will take you back to the cockpit view. We are now back in the cockpit. Press the Transfer to DCS button in TheWay. When pressed, TheWay will begin to enter all coordinates. Please wait until it is finished. Alright, while TheWay is doing its thing, did you know the F-15 is called the Mud Hen? I have no fucking idea why. It's also called the Fat Chicken. That's because of its CFTs. And a crew chief I work with has called it Chubby Cheeks. Now, how to make our steer points into target points. On the UFC, make sure you're at the main page by pressing the menu button. TheWay will automatically do this, but be sure to be in the main page. On the UFC, press push button 10. That will take you into the waypoint menu. Here is our money shot. For whatever waypoint you want to turn into a target point, you now need to re-enter the waypoint as a target. For example, I want to change waypoint 1 to a target. You need to press the 1 button followed by a period and then press UFC push button 1. You will know this worked when the waypoint is displayed as 1.alpha. Do this for all subsequent waypoints. Once all of your waypoints are converted, head back to the main menu of the UFC. On the right MCPD, push button 11 until you're on the M2 screen, and at that point enter the Smart Weapons page by pressing the corresponding button on the right MCPD, push button 14. Enter the air-to-ground mode by pressing the button on the bottom of the UFC. You'll now see we have a transfer waypoint button at right MCPD push button 1. I'm going to click that and that will transfer the waypoints into that JDAM. Do that for all subsequent waypoints. However, make sure that you enter the period as you choose your steer point. Repeat that process for all munitions, and you're right as rain. At this point, we're ready to go. Hi everyone! Welcome to Angels 30. Here we're going to make sure our bombs are set up. I'm going to switch to air-to-ground mode. Make sure my GBU-38s are selected. The master arm switch is on. And make sure they are set up to be dropped. Auto, single, and nose tail fusing. We're now about 25 seconds from drop. Everything looks good, so we're going to wait until we're lined up for target. Nomad 1-1, pickle times 6. And all of our bombs are away. I'm going to jump into the F10 menu now to show you all that we have 6 GBU-38s en route. There they are, falling casually from the aircraft. Now I'm going to zoom out here, and you can see that we have a good spread, showing that they are actually following their GPS waypoints. Everything looks good. Hop into the F10 menu, and let's see. Splash 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I think I missed 6, but it did hit. You're ready to go. Fly 'em high and make them fear the sky.